It's been dominating the headlines for days now, leading the news bulletins, BBC, ITN, Sky, you name it. These are the serious allegations against Russell Brand. These allegations are making headlines all around the world. Huge news in the United States. No surprise, because two of the women who've complained about him say the attacks against them took place in Los Angeles. In this country, two women have made serious allegations. One of them claims she was groomed as a child. She was just 16. That is a child in my book. She was still at school. He even, according to her, sent a BBC car, paid for by you and I, the licence payer, to pick her up from school to bring him to his house for his sordid assignation, if indeed those allegations are true. Yet his supporters, they're crawling out of the woodwork, pouring all over the internet to defend him. One broadcaster in particular described him as her hero, complete with a red love heart emoji. Her hero. Astonishing, that. How can people be defending him when they do not know if these allegations are true? Look, of course you don't have a trial by media, but these are very, very serious allegations. And to those people who say, well, why didn't they go to the police? Why did they talk to the media? Well, let me tell you how many people go to the police in this country over rape allegations. Only 16% of women and men, let's be fair, go to the police if they allege they've been raped. And how many successful prosecutions are there? Under 2%. That's why women often don't go to the police or the authorities. Add to the mix the fact the alleged attacker is a world-famous star, albeit in my view an odious one, called Russell Brand, and it is hardly surprising. But as we speak on social media, there's a huge campaign to say Russell Brand is the victim of a mainstream media conspiracy. That means the Times, the Sunday Times and Channel 4's Disptaches programme, which broke these allegations after a 4-year investigation. 4 years, that's really, really detailed and extensive, but they're saying, echoing what Brand is saying, this is a mainstream media conspiracy to shut him up and to silence him, because he was outspoken about COVID, which he says was a conspiracy, because he was outspoken against the use of masks and vaccines, which he didn't approve of. Listen to yourselves. It's nothing to do with COVID. It's nothing to do with his views that he regularly expresses on his YouTube shows. He's got 6.5 million followers. It's all about giving these women a voice. Two of them who allege they were raped, one of whom alleges she was groomed from the age of 16, and another one who alleges she was subjected to appalling abuse by this man. Watch the Channel 4 Dispatches programme, read the revelations in the Daily Mail. They're appalling, they're shocking, and they're devastating. And it's so important that we've got newspapers like the Daily Mail, like the Times and the Sunday Times, to break stories like this, because famous people like Russell Brand should not be able to hide behind the fact they've got 6.5 million followers on Twitter and social media who say this is all about trying to bring him down because he's a threat to us. He's not a threat to the conventional media. It just sounds to me like potentially he's a threat to women if any of these allegations are true. What do you think? Is it fair the way the media have reported it? Do you agree with me? You don't have to if you don't want to. Let me know though. Comments below. Give me your reaction.